morning. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm your yoga friend Rain, and this morning I've got a nice little about 20-minute flow for us. We're going to start seated, either in a chair or on the floor, get the upper body feeling really good, and then build a little energy for the day. So grab comfy clothes, maybe a little tea, and then we'll start seated. You can sit on the edge of your bed, you can sit in a chair, on your couch, or on the floor like me. If you are going to sit on the floor, I might recommend a little pillow under your butt. Sometimes it's helpful to have a bit of a lift so that your hips can be higher than your knees. So you can be seated cross-legged, but also feel free to sit any way that feels comfortable for you. And we'll get a nice tall spine. Roll your shoulders back. Lift your heart to the sky. Belly button in just slightly to support the spine. And then we'll tuck the chin a bit. We don't want to be like slamming down like we're texting. Instead, first draw your head straight back as if someone's coming in for a kiss and you're like, no, like that. So try that. Draw your head straight back. And then a slight tuck. A little better alignment there for the neck. And if it doesn't feel quite right, just experiment. And again, we'll sit up straight, roll your shoulders back, belly button in to support the spine, chin slightly tucked for a long neck, back and down. And draw your attention to your breath. Don't have to change anything yet, just notice where it's at. Where in your body can you feel your breath? And once you've found that anchor of your breathing, we'll just add a little movement. So as you inhale, roll your shoulders up and back. Exhale as your shoulders come down, sliding down your back. Inhale, up. Exhale, back and down. Nice and slow with your own breath. Allow your eyes to softly close or just keep a gentle gaze. Nice and easy. Inhaling as shoulders come up. Exhaling as your shoulders go back and down. Keep the integrity of, your spine supported with your low belly. Keep that chin slightly tucked. One or two more swoops of the shoulders. And then nothing more than switching directions. So as you're ready, inhale as your shoulders go up and forward. Exhale as they come down. This way always feels a little more awkward for me, which tells me that I need to practice it more. How does it feel for you? Inhaling as your shoulders go up and forward. Exhales, exhales, they come down. One or two more rounds here. And then we'll inhale, shoulders up towards the ears. Squeeze up. Exhale, release. So just let gravity take them as you exhale. Let's do two more like that. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up. Exhale, release. Let all the weight of the world drop off your shoulders. Inhale, one more, up, up, up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale, drop. Yes. Take any little movements you might need after that. Okay, adding on here, again, you can be in a chair or on the ground, whatever feels good. Inhale, sweep your arms wide, all the way to the sky, nice and slow. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Make sure you're rooted into the floor or the bed or whatever by leaning back a little bit so you're nice and straight up, not leaning forward. Inhale, roll up, reach up a little more. Exhale, hands together. Push your hands into each other as you slice a line through your middle here, down to the heart. Roll your shoulders a little bit. Got a little bit of... The more you push into your hands, the more opening you'll get in the chest. Let's go again. Inhale, sweep arms wide, fingertips wide. Reach for the sky, nice and slow. All the way up to the top, shoulders away from the ears, lots of energy in the fingers. Inhale, reach up a little more. Exhale, hands together. Press into your hands as you bring your hands down to your heart. Really pressing into both sides, opening up through the chest, the pecs. Let's take 3 more like that with your own breath. Inhaling as you reach up, maybe hands come behind you a little bit, opening through the chest. Keep inhaling all the way to the top. And as you're ready, exhale down. Nice and slow. Notice what you can find this morning or whenever you're doing this. 2 more with your own breath. Let your breath guide the movement. Whenever you're done, let your hands just rest on your knees. And just notice how you may feel from just that little bit of practice. I'm feeling a little more heat in my body. I'm feeling some sensations around my neck and shoulders as those muscles are stimulated and waking up. All right, adding on here. Inhale, reach your hands high. Exhale, take your left hand down and lean to the left. So if you can grab onto the side of your chair or have your hand on the bed or the floor. And the arm that's touching the ground can have a bent knee or bent elbow. Oh my God. Bent elbow or straight, whatever feels good. Find a little bounce maybe. Big stretch on the right side of the body. And we'll inhale, bend your right elbow, opening to the chest, maybe look up. And exhale, reach the arms straight. Really push your right hip down so you're getting a big stretch on the whole right side of the body. 2 more like that. Inhale, bend, open. Exhale, reach. Maybe a little lower down on the left side. 1 more. And now reach your right hand up, 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 and then all the way to the right, so your arms parallel to the floor. Imagine you're grabbing onto a rope or something there to the right, and you're pulling, 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 let your head drag behind until you're all the way up. Yes. A little wiggle. Could be in order after that. All right, second side. Inhale, sweep arms high. Exhale, right hand down and lean over to the right. Left arm comes over the body. Notice if you're dumping forward and draw your left shoulder back so your chest is facing forward or even a little up. Bottom arm can be bent or straight. Make sure you have enough support there. Or hold onto the side of your chair too is good. And we'll add a little bit more with the top arm. So inhale, bend your elbow, open the chest and the neck, maybe look up. Exhale, straighten. Keep pressing through your left hip. Big stretch on the left side of the body. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Inhale, bend the elbow. Your elbow's coming back behind you. Exhale, reach. And now the left arm comes straight up. Reach, reach, reach for the sun. Keep your arm reaching, reaching, reaching till your left arm's parallel to the floor. Grab that rope on the left side And pull yourself up, head dangling behind. Should feel good. Take any wiggles that are needed after that. Maybe a sip of tea. And look at that, we're already halfway there. Okay, adding on a little bit here. Inhale, sweep both hands high. We're just going to pick up the pace a bit. Exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, reach forward, forward, forward. Now, if you're in your chair, you might prefer to put your hands on your knees. Everyone can put your hands on your knees or on the floor in front of you and just reach forward. Tuck your chin so you get a nice stretch all along the back of the body. Let's take 3 good breaths here. So hands on your knees, hands forward on the ground, whatever feels good. Anything I say is just a suggestion. One more big breath here. Fill all the way up. Exhale from the mouth. And inhale, begin to come up one vertebra at a time. Shoulders and head last. Now hands behind you on the floor, or if in your chair, you can just have your hands on your hips. Roll your shoulders back so your chest is opening. So that's option 1, hands on the hips, shoulders back, tuck your chin. If you want more, you can begin to lift your chin and let your head go back. Same thing if your hands are on the ground behind you. I recommend fingers forward, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest. That's just a little deeper expression. 3 more good breaths here. Every inhale, lifting the heart a little more. Okay, everybody, inhale, look forward. Walk your hands back to your knees. Shake it out. And we're preparing to come to hands and knees. So if you're up on a chair or whatever, move your little station down to the floor. If you're already on the floor, just flip over so that you're on your hands and knees here. You don't really need a yoga mat. I happen to be using one today, but that's very uncommon. So just be on the floor. Maybe fold a little blankie. If you got a little rug or something, that's great. Hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. Tabletop pose, we're a table. Roll your shoulders back a little bit. Tuck your chin slightly for a long neck. Remember, pull your chin into your neck. Lengthening the back of the neck. Toes can be tucked into the floor like this. Or you can press the top of your foot into the floor, as long as there's a strong connection between your foot and the ground. All right. Spread your fingers wide. Check. Knees under your hips. Check. Press into the floor with your feet. Check. Let's do a little cat-cow. So inhale as your belly goes down, tailbone up, and look forward. We're not cranking the neck to look up. Just look nice and forward. Let the belly be soft. Your udders be soft. One more inhale here. Maybe draw your heart forward a little more. And then exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, push the ground away. Feel your shoulder blades coming apart in your upper back. Belly button towards the spine. Press into your hands and your feet. Inhale, belly down, tailbone up, look forward. Sometimes I take a little bend in the elbows. It's a controversial move, but you can give it a try. Let your belly be nice and soft. Try to release all the tension in your organs here. A few breaths in cow pose. See how much softening you can find. Soften through the face. One more big inhale here. Fill up. And then exhale, round, tuck, push all the air out. Use the geometry of your body, of the stretch, to push all the air out. Exhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, picking up the pace a little bit more here. Belly down, tailbone up. Exhale, round and tuck. Inhale. When your belly's down like this, you're creating space in your body for more air. So fill up. Exhale, round your spine, push all the air out, compressing the body, reducing the space, forcing old stuff out. Take a few more with your own rhythm here. Maybe your rhythm's picking up a little bit as you warm up for the day, as you build energy. And maybe not. That's great too. Honor your own system this morning. Big, deep inhale through the nose or mouth. Make it your own. Let's get about 10 more seconds here. See if you can find something new. Okay, here we go. Next time you inhale, 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 inhale more. Drop the belly, inhale. Hold your breath in. As you're ready, exhale slowly, round your spine, tuck your chin, push the ground away, push all the air out. Keep exhaling, exhale, 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 exhale. Hold the breath out. And inhale, relax. We'll take a quick child's pose or whatever you feel like you need, and then we'll wrap up. So walk your hands forward if you're in child's pose. Hips wide, maybe wiggle into the hips a bit. All right. We're going to do our last few moves here, and then we'll be ready for the day. So come back to your tabletop. We're going to stretch the wrists. I'll come this way. So hands right under your shoulders like before, fingers wide. Now we're going to turn the wrists so the wrists are pointed forward, fingers are pointed at our bodies. And if you bring your knees closer to your fingers, it'll make it a little less intense. If you bring your knees further away, it's more intense. So yogi's choice. And you're just going to bring your weight back and forward just gently, side to side, really stretching those wrists. If you feel any sharp pains, come out of it a bit. Bring your knees forward so it's less intense. It's a strong stretch, but it shouldn't feel like sharp pain. Another way to do it if that's too strong is you can just do one at a time by using your other hand. You can also do it on the wall. Lots of options. We're going to begin to come out of it. So I'm bringing my weight back and slowly peeling my hands up all the way to the fingertips. Release, inhale, reach hands up. Oh, that feels good. And shake the wrist. Shake, 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 shake. Keep shaking. We're dispersing all the energy into the body from that breath work we just did. Shake, 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 shake. 10 more seconds. Shake more, shake more, shake more. And stop. Hands can slowly float down. Wherever you're seated is perfect. We'll just finish with about 1 minute of meditation. Allow everything to settle for the day. Hands can just be face up. I'm going to recommend left hand is cupped in the right and your thumb tips touch. Give it a try. Hands just resting. Get nice and tall through the spine. And just come back to the breath. Finding our center here so we can carry it with us all day long. Out into the world. Caring for ourselves is an incredibly important ingredient and being able to care for others and for the world. I invite you to stay like this as long as you can, or maybe lay down, or jump into some other self-care activity that you enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks for taking care of yourself so you can better care for others. Thanks for helping yourself feel good so you can do good. I love you. I'll be back on Wednesday. Please spread the word on these classes if you enjoy them. Share with anyone who might need a little boost in the mornings or anytime. And feel free to reach out anytime with questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, poems, and candy and presents. I love you so much.